Live from Prague.
Well, hello there, Lee.
This happens every time. Some weird voice comes out and I just talk shit for a little bit.
Hello there, Lee. How
Hello there.
are you today? We were doing that voice at work. Just talking about, I don't know why we were talking about this, but just talking about, imagine we went into the cafe. Like, we go to this cafe every day, like, get our lunch. Imagine we just went in there one day and we just like walked really slow. It was like, oh, hello there. Could I have some peanut butter on toast without the butter? Oh, without the peanuts? And just see what they do.
Yeah. This guy. My brother used to do stuff like that to me all the time. Like, he used to, like, when we'll be in like an airport and then he'll get the bill, and then as they come over, like, to get the payment, he'll just hold my hand and say, I'll pay this for us. Like that. I'm just sitting there like, oh, this is not.
Oh, it is
not what it is, but it is.
It is funny until it happens to you. It's funny.
Yeah.
How you been, Lee?
Yeah, good. Anyway, we'll see you next week. Get to do all your shit. Yeah, all right, good. Yeah, not bad.
I think we got to address the elephant in the room, as it's global news.
Have I missed something?
You certainly ain't missed it.
Are you talking about Bitcoin?
I am talking about Bitcoin.
I think it's the bounce, mate. You never want to talk about this stuff. At the beginning, it was like, no, Lee, well, none of this stuff.
But you got to understand, it's like, one, it's massive now. Everyone knows about it.
Yeah.
And two, if you'd have spoke to the audience the way you spoke to me that first day in the pub, I think they'd have thought, oh my God, this geezer is fucked. But now that we know, like, now that we know how fucked you are, now that we know that you're a creepy little man.
Oh, yeah. By the way, he just walked in here and said, hello, you creepy little man. Nice. Yeah.
No, I feel like it's a good time to talk about it. It's topical.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm thinking, to be honest, on the drive over here, I was thinking, like, be a good bit of clickbait.
Yeah.
To be honest. We'll put,
all right.
This is the reason.
It's over. It's
done. The real reason Bitcoin is crashing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So, the technical analysis tells me it's not that bad. Well, it's bad, but it's not as bad as you think. The exchange went down, so I think that didn't help the price as well. All
of them?
Yeah. So, I have seen this happen before, so it's not accurate, the reading. But twice, so it is a situation, right? For me. When it's low, no one wants to listen.
Yeah.
But when it's going up, everyone wants me to help them.
Yeah.
When they get in and it goes down,
it's your fault.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
Right. So this is basically the conversation.
So this whole crash is because of you.
It's because of me, right? I told Elon to fucking long it, and I crashed him. No, but so in the last run, we got 40% pullbacks. Okay, so what happens is when you trade, you can have like a limit order. So that means if it hits a certain price, it will automatically open the trade. So what happens is when it crashes, it automatically opens the other ones. Yeah. So it chucks down harder. So in the last run, it crashed for 40% multiple times. This time it crashed 50, but went straight back to 40%. So where I'm going with this, if you own Bitcoin, you don't need to panic.
Or any cryptocurrencies, really.
Panic.
Because the whole market's down.
Whole market's down. So with that in mind, so I had one friend that was like, sell. And I had one guy, like, everyone I knew just wanted to sell. And I was like, no, don't you sell. I was phoning him up, like, don't sell, don't panic. I was sitting there eating jam on toast, and my portfolio dropped 50 grand today. And I didn't even care. I was just sitting there eating my toast because crypto, is like, we know where we got to go, but you got to walk on a fucking tightrope to get there.
Yeah.
So you just got to
weather the storm, baby.
Just weather the storm. I said, it's what it is. You get paid for patience, yeah. So I had one guy that was like, he sold on the bounce. I was like, why did you do that?
Well, so wait. So it went down, and as it's bouncing back up, he sold there
on the wick.
Oh, okay.
So I'll tell you what, you just speak.
But see, like, this is where people ain't gonna have a clue.
As we're on the conversation, I can get away with opening this up. Speak.
Oh well,
Fucking little man.
I'm just just don't go too technical with this though, Lee.
Oh, trading.
Trice, trading Trice with Lee. Oh, what was your segment the other week?
Wow.
We said that you were gonna have a new segment, and it was called. I've got it in my notes.
I can't remember.
Hot fresh with Lee.
Not fresh.
Hot fresh.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Moving average on the bigger time frames. If yous are not into crypto, then you probably want to skip 5 minutes.
Yeah, just bear with us here.
However, we're trying to build a self-help podcast. Not telling you what to do, but we're learning as much as we can. So we're trying to make this. Let's just point this out.
Not this podcast.
We want to have a tiny piece of it because we want to laugh and we want to take something from it, so it's not completely pointless. All right, so here's the moving average. I told you if it bounces off that, then sweet. Yeah?
Yeah.
We dropped below it, and this wick has come straight the way back up. That means a lot of buying power. It's pushed the volume back up. Yeah?
Yeah.
You with me? And my friend...
all I can think, is I'm with you because you've taught me stuff about this before.
Head over to YouTube and watch it and like and subscribe and leave a comment, basically.
I'm just thinking, if I was listening to this at home, I think, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly explain it.
Go on.
Because the chances are that most people are listening to this podcast will probably have it. It got bought straight back up. And my friend sold here.
Nice.
I was like, why? He
Nice.
said it was 45,000 just 2 weeks ago, and now it's at in pounds. He was like, it's 25, Lee. You've got to sell it, Lee. And I was like,
do I know this person?
no.
No.
I was fuming for a moment. I was fuming. I was like, this guy doesn't even watch charts, and he's telling me he went to
That is
sell.
crazy, though.
Yes.
Like, there. You have to wait
However-
for it to get to there again to hit that.
Yeah, but so now the RSI way oversold on the daily.
Yeah.
Now there's a lot of space to go up. A lot of space. So this is where we can get to 100 grand quite easy. And we dropped about 40%, bounced straight back up. So it's nothing to be alarmed.
No.
Scary for a second,
Scary.
but it's gonna.
But again, people,
This is gonna be a good
not
fucking-
again because I haven't said it. But this is not financial advice. Okay. Remember, this is the Lemon Squeezers podcast where most things we say end up being wrong, but this could be right.
I'm not wrong about this. I spent
Yeah, don't buy it because Lee said.
No.
We don't want.
no.
We don't
I ain't
want
a
people
financial
turning up.
advisor, but look, if you're an ice cream man, I'll ask you about ice cream. This is what I do. So go and fuck yourselves if you don't know what I'm saying. This is the largest podcast on all the interwebs.
Not sure if that was the message you're trying to get out. Go fuck yourself.
This is the largest podcast on the interwebs. You can steal
On the
that.
interwebs.
You can steal that. Bitcoin madness. But to be honest, it's not that bad. It's just because it's so valuable. It's because it's at 60,000, then it goes to 30,000. People are like, oh no. But if it was at 10,000 and it went down to 5,000, you wouldn't care. It's just because the margin is larger.
Yeah.
So it sounds scarier. But other than that,
Well, we'll see, people. By the time this is out and you're listening to it, it'll probably be Friday, maybe Saturday. And
yes, when it's at 15,000 and I'm wrong.
yeah, it's at 10 quid. Oh, that'd be
It's
funny.
at 10 squids. Yeah.
Right. Anyway, let's get off of that subject. Turn the charts off, Lee, because I know you're going to keep looking at them.
Oh, do you know what? I've been taking the week.
Get rid of trading Trice.
I'm taking off a month. Yeah. I can't bother looking at it in a minute.
Trading Trice.
Yeah, this is Prague in the background, by the way. Have you been Prague?
I haven't been Prague.
Highly recommend it. This is the place that we should go for our
Very
first
clean. Anniversary.
podcast abroad. Yeah. Go.
First date.
I can't say stuff like that.
Right.
There's so much content.
What else?
One
has
day's going to
been
haunt
happening
us.
there? Well, obviously, the whole Bitcoin thing. So people are absolutely pooing their pants. That's pretty much what's been dominating my life. I don't know if that if I wasn't interested in it at all now, I wonder if I'd have heard much about this.
No, you wouldn't give a shit about that.
Yeah,
You wouldn't give a shit about that.
it's pretty crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you can live your life both on the same planet, but completely oblivious to.
Well, I'm under a rock when it comes to social media and stuff like that.
Mm.
You was under a rock when it come to financial sectors.
Yeah.
But most people are their whole lives.
Yeah.
Like, now you know what you know. Have you sort of got that kind of, I kind of get what's going on a little bit more. Like, everything makes more sense
Yeah.
on a larger scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But something I have noticed, that the geezer I do watch, like he's definitely like, usually he's all buzzing. You know what I'm talking about, that bit boy geezer.
Yeah.
All buzzing. And I watched his one today, like he does a live show every day. And I watched it. And he's like, you can see that he's panicking a bit, thinking, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
he's a multi-millionaire.
Oh, yeah, he's worth probably tens of millions. Like,
Yeah.
He actually thinks he's going to become a billionaire, that guy. He probably will be. He's probably got over 100 Bitcoins.
Well,
so
the amount of money he says, like he sticks into stuff.
he's got white, yeah.
I feel like we're going to bore people here, though.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's Prague. You see this
Prague.
this building here, yeah?
Yes.
I've actually been up in that building.
Oh, you've been to Prague?
Yeah, and I've actually walked around that building. And when that got built in like the 1500s or whatever it was, I mean, it looks old, doesn't it? It's probably older than that. It was one of the nicest buildings in the world, and the ruler of Prague at the time, once it was completed, the architect or whatever, he then stabbed his eyes out.
Nice.
And said, I want to be the only person in the world with a building this nice. So he stabbed the eyes out of the architects who could design another building like that.
Oh, I thought you said he stabbed his own eyes out.
No. He stabbed the architect's eyes out because he didn't want him to design anything.
You're saying that's so weird.
What?
Say it again.
What?
The A word.
What's the A word?
The one that designs the building.
Architect.
It's architect.
Architect.
Yeah.
Architect.
You
Is
weren't saying architect before.
It's an architect.
I
I don't know. I don't know what the word is.
Architect.
Architect.
Yeah.
Architect. Architect sounds more specialist.
I think
It's like
an R in there somewhere.
What part of architecture are you in? Architects. Ah.
So, okay. So he stabbed the architect's eyes out.
Yeah.
So he could never create one.
A building for somebody
I
else.
thought you were saying like he walked in there and was like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. I never want to see one better than this. So he stabbed his eyes out.
No. That's what it was like back then. Like, if you're a really good designer and you build something that's fantastic, you kill the designer. This fucking fella. Definitely rob someone. So Prague, I'd highly recommend that. What's the best hit break that you've ever been on?
I went Copenhagen not long ago.
Yeah.
Well, like
yesterday.
not long ago.
I've got back today.
Just before the first lockdown, I think it was.
Nice.
It was lovely.
Is it with the lads though, or is it?
No, me and Rosie.
Oh,
But it was really. I met her out there because she was out there for work. Flew on my own.
cute.
Flew on my own, and I was like, oh, "This is the life. I do what I want. I ain't got to go in any shit shops that when I normally go, like with Rosie or family. Just walked around, got breakfast on my own, podcasting, loving life. He was, mate.
So hang on. Let me just explain this. So you went to see Rosie out at Wash had work,
Yeah.
and you was just being a loner while she's at work in a foreign country.
No, I haven't got to Copenhagen at this point.
Right.
I'm talking about just the flight, like Gatwick.
Oh yeah, sick. Yeah.
So I'm at Gatwick, just loving life, like walking around. People probably told me on my own and probably thought, God, he must be like out here for business.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Quality.
Mate. I used to go to Dubai a lot. Anyway, because I used to fly so often, every now and again I'd get upgraded to business class as well.
Oh.
So that was fucking sick.
Yeah.
So like once in a while you go up there, just standard fly and shit. And then they give you a business class ticket back. You're like, yes! Yes!
You were just
straight
getting on
in
a
the
flight
lounge.
there, just a flight straight back.
And I was sitting there with like overall champagne and the whole fucking shebang on the way back, 9-hour flight. I felt like an absolute G when I got the upgrades. And he's good.
Elon Musk.
Yeah. Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, the architect.
The architect. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I got, and she'd been out there for like 2 or 3 days, and then she'd finished work but booked on to stay on longer. So I met her out there.
See you there.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, it was nice. It was quality. Like, got scooters everywhere.
What did she do? Sorry.
Interior design.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, every now and then it's
Yeah.
all over the place. But yeah, different world.
So you're saying this whole time we had an interior designer and we're sitting there can't figure out we're going to put fucking, well, we're going to paint the wall, we'll put grass on it. And you have an interior designer at home.
She would love, because what she does, yeah, she draws up the rooms. So she'd ask for the measurements of stuff, and she'll make it on, like, you probably might not know this sort of stuff. It's CAD, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, she'll make it on that and, like, design it and whatever. She's doing one in London at the minute, and, like, you see it all come to life.
Yeah.
With real stuff, like stuff that's getting custom built that she's made on the computer. It's pretty good.
Right.
But I was thinking, like, how would she do our studio when we talk about having, like, a cardboard cutout of a gay villageman?
Ours is random. I don't think you can design. Is she gonna be like, yeah, I could design you something? She just puts up like precious woods and shit, and it's like, how much is this going to cost, Rosie? To my calculations, about 96 grand.
Yeah.
I think, no, I don't need a fucking lead lined polished blue brick wall.
I would like to see how, if she could do it.
Yeah,
that would be quite.
Unless she can design it, and we'll just green screen it and just sit.
Yeah, just a CAD, just a CAD project behind us.
Yeah, nice.
But Copenhagen was quality. Went around everywhere. I had scooters. It's like, the app. You had an app on your phone.
Yeah.
I told you about this before on the podcast.
Yeah.
But food was banging.
Yeah, nice.
I think that's probably one of the better city breaks I've had.
Is there loads of like pubs and stuff there? Because that for me, that's a must.
Can't say I remember. There was a little bit, a block where there is like, it's not pubs like England though, is it?
Like here they didn't have many. They used to have loads, but the square mile of Prague, all the buildings are owned by the government. And as soon as a building actually done quite well, they kicked them out and they put something else there. So as soon as you get like a pub pop up was quite busy, all the stag do's will go there. The government will get rid of the pub.
Yeah,
which is annoying. But the first time I went, there's loads of pubs, but now there's not that many really. But I went in a restaurant there. That's nice actually. That one there.
You can see like the reason for it. Like you wouldn't want to be known as a place where stag do's are, would you?
Well, it's Europe. I thought they had pubs.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you go on a city break, and I don't think I've ever been on a city break, and it's a lovely day. Actually, to Prague went once. They had a nice day, but it was freezing. It was snowing, but sunny.
I know what you mean.
So what do you do? Like you go in, like so you wake up, you have your breakfast about 9 o'clock. Then you end up walking into town by about 9:30, 10.
Yeah.
Then you end up like going to like a museum.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. You walk out the museum by like 12 o'clock. End up having a McDonald's or something. Then you end up going into some other ice bar. Then you end up in a pub. That's just generally what you do on city breaks, right? What do you do on a city break?
I don't know.
You're not like
what?
Fucking river cruise or something, are you? All the lads going on a fucking river cruise.
If I go with the lads, but I mean, like with the boys, it's like I don't know. Like I've been Amsterdam, but I mean, like, you know what you do in Amsterdam? You just get stoned. But I couldn't think of anything worse. Like, I went to Amsterdam with Rosie, and it was better.
Yeah.
Not
hear that, boys?
better for the time in my life. Like I would not want to be doing like what I've done at 18.
Yeah.
Now,
I'd rather go on city breaks with the lads than I would my girlfriend, to be honest. I find, because my girlfriend likes the sunbathing and the hotel resorts. Me, I get bored. Do you know what I mean? It's all right for a bit.
Yeah,
I just get bored. I just think, what am I doing? I'm just laying here. You paid like $2,000 to learn this plastic sun lounger and do nothing. Like, I don't know, it's not for me. But where a city break, I like exploring. I like, what's down there? That pub looks well fucking shady. Let's go in there.
Let's not go in there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm like. That looks so shady. Let's go in there. You find like the shittest pizza joint. You're like, that looks really dodgy. Let's go in there. Turns out one of the best pizzas you ever have. And a bloke, like, I went in a pizza joint and some fella offered us a gram of gear in there.
Pizza joint.
And I was like, this is...
it
was so dodgy. I was like, I'm all right, thanks. But at least I've got a hookup. If I need it.
You got what, a hooker?
If I can hook up. I'll tell you what, like, I went to Prague once and we turned up Boxing Day and we drove through the whole town and there's not a single person in the street. We got to the hotel and there was like, it must have been like a 6'8" black geezer standing there. And we got out of the taxi and he was standing in front of the door of the hotel. He was like, "Like buy some cocaine." I was like, "Oh, this is it. This holiday."
Where was that?
This is in Prague.
Oh, in
It's the
Prague.
first time I went, and I was genuinely contemplating buying a DVD player and just staying in the hotel. It was dodgy as fuck.
I was thinking, what's that? What, off of the same geezer? no, I don't want any cocaine, but I'll have your DVD player, please. Have you got a Walkman?
Yeah, and then obviously the next day it all opened up and it was nice, but
Yeah. It's, that ain't a good sign, is it? When you get there and they offer you drugs straight away.
nah. Literally the first conversation with any guys there.
Yeah, I can't think of any other city breaks I've really done with my mates, to be honest.
I've done Rome. It's
Mm.
nice. Go with a girlfriend. Don't go with the lads because you won't find a pub there. It's not the same. Like when you go to Italy, it's like, oh yeah, let's go for a beer, and you just sit, all your mates just sitting with a glass of rosé somewhere.
Yeah.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
You're an uncultured swine.
It's not the same. I don't want to go on a pub crawl that includes carbonaras every other fucking visit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You come down and you've got like garlic bread and a glass of wine. I'm like, I don't want
can't
this.
really imagine that being a good boys one, to be honest.
No, and the
Really.
Italians, they're actually very classy people. Like, if you go out with the lads there, and you can't just go in a pub. Like, they're all dressed well. They're all quite flip out the old menus and glasses. They look cool, wearing Versace, and you're just sitting there just after an FS, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It's not the same. Just don't go wrong.
Yeah. I can't really. Don't know.
I went to just Verona. I went to where the Romeo and Juliet balcony.
Verona.
Yeah, it's like Romeo and Juliet is and all that. Mate.
Oh, I've been there. I've been Verona, but with my family.
Yeah.
Do you go with the boys or the family?
I went with my brother
All right.
on a business trip.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was alright. It was alright. The balcony's garbage. It's literally a shitty wall.
Yeah, I
Looking
remember.
it up. What?
I remember going in there and seeing it, but it's not a true story, is it?
I don't know. I think it was for Romeo and Juliet. Is that Shakespeare? Was that
Shakespeare,
the story that took off for him?
I don't know. He's got a few, hasn't he?
Also went to, I think it was Italy again. You know where they've got the big, all the fancy shops and stuff. You've seen it. It's like
Milan.
That was it. That was decent.
Nice.
That was decent. Went with siblings on that one though.
Siblings.
Yeah.
Siblings.
Went Ireland, Dublin.
Yeah.
That was a laugh. That was.
I've been there.
Yeah, that's good. What? What are we laughing at?
This conversation. Let me just
Been
in Ireland. Yeah. Went to Verona. Yeah. Don't go Rome. No pubs. Fucking hell. What's happening here?
I've been to Liverpool. Yeah. I've been to Birmingham.
Oh,
I've been to London.
I was in Manchester when
Manchester?
when the bombings went off.
Oh really?
Yeah, and I was somewhere else. Oh, so I was in Manchester when that bomb went off in the Ariana Grande concert.
Yeah.
Like, heard it from my hotel room. It was literally, you could see it out the window.
Really?
Yeah, it was mental. Police everywhere. And I was in Borough Market hours before. Remember the ones in London?
Yeah.
Who like drove around, they like started stabbing loads of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hours like before. I'm not saying like, oh my god, it was so
Yeah.
close to me, but I was thinking, fuck me,
Yeah.
what's happening here?
I know some. Well, it's a girl I know, and when that happened, when I spoke to her around, but it was about 5 years ago now. I was saying, wasn't it? She was walking down the street when it all happened, and the van pulled up, and she saw the van, and she ran off, and the bloke ran at her, and then but got someone before her, and yeah, like that fucked her up.
Oh mate.
It's always it always seems to be that one person that seems to be in all these problems. Have you ever noticed that?
What do you mean?
Well, this one person seems to get involved with loads of bad luck all the time. Like, it's always that person.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I've never really heard about it, like getting in bad luck as in like, oh, that geezer tried to cut my head off. And then next month, that geezer tried to rape me. Like,
yeah, it's
that's pretty bad luck.
It's like yeah, I ain't spoke for years now, but like that was the last big thing. And then like there was stuff like she had a car accident, but she never drove. Obviously, she was so she had to be cut out of a car, rushed to hospital. She think, oh Jesus, it's unlucky to be in a car accident.
Yeah.
And then what else was it? Oh, both of her parents have cancer. You're like,
Fucking
Jesus
hell.
Christ. I think one of them has passed now as well. I was like, oh God.
Oh,
And it's just
Jesus, this is getting a bit dark.
it's deep, yeah, and it's just like, I'm not saying she's done anything wrong. It's like, why?
Which she hasn't.
Why can't it spread out? Like, and then you get some people, perfect lives, and they always have perfect lives.
Yeah.
You think, wow,
Well, I mean, I suppose it is just luck of the draw, really.
yeah.
I do sort of feel like there's. It's so I can't say that now. But now that you've brought the cancer one into it, it's like I was going to say, like, I do feel like people bring bad luck onto them, but I don't think the cancer one necessarily applies to that rule. Like, you know, when people
What? Sorry, what?
you can be unlucky, and I genuinely think like you can be a lucky person if
Yeah.
you believe that you are lucky. If you genuinely, you hear people like, I always win, blah, 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 and they actually do. Like lucky stuff.
Yeah,
It's mental. And I feel like you can attract that sort of thing towards you
yeah,
with that mindset. And I think you can do the same with drawing bad stuff onto you.
Yeah.
But not like, I was saying, like, not
yeah.
cancer. Like,
Some people just whatever they do goes bad. It's just like this fucking toxic fucking person.
yeah.
But they bring bad stuff to them. It's not like cancer and things like that. But
No.
yeah, I think we're saying like I intend to have quite a lot. It's normally me. So we have a family joke. It's always Lee. So
What? Good or
It's-
bad?
small bad things, not necessarily
Yeah.
severe things, but
Yeah.
it's like if someone's car's gonna get scratched, it'd be mine. If someone's tire's
Stolen.
it's always be mine. Yeah, be mine. Always fucking mine. Like just the other day, we all went out and got a burger. We all like carried it to the garden. And the wind swept all of us at the same time, but my burger flipped off on the floor. And he turned around and went, it's always Lee, isn't it? It's always
that's Lee.
It's always Lee. You know, it's me that a fox run out on the M25 and just stopped. And I had fucking it smashed up my car because of fucking fox. It's always
Really?
me. But then when
I'd be
really
devastated.
good things happen, it's always Lee again. Like big things happen.
Oh,
So
so you
it's
take good with the bad.
yeah, so I don't care about that. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, life always
Yeah.
balances itself out.
You think that's fucking... So I had a car that was 2 weeks old, brand new. It was a CLS. And
Who is that?
I went to Blue Water and I had
Yeah.
every panel keyed. So I had a brand new car resprayed after 2 weeks.
What? Wait. What car was it? Sorry, I forgot. I weren't listening.
A CLS.
And it was
Like a
someone keyed it.
Every panel. And I have no enemies at the time. I don't piss no one off. I went to Blue Water, went to the cinema, come back out, and my friend was like, Lee, was that there before? Every panel. They walked around the whole car. And
Was that there before? No, it wasn't there
Well, he
before.
doesn't know. He's seen it. And I was just like...
Did you have racing stripes before we went into the
Yeah.
cinema, Lee?
So obviously, of course, 2 weeks old, the car's getting resprayed.
Oh, mate, that's a liberty.
I know.
Who keys someone's car?
All the time. Well, someone's fucking robbed my car. Someone that works for us, he got his car like robbed in a
But
lay-by
I can
last
understand that more than keying a car.
week. Yeah.
Like,
I don't know
robbing a
why
car.
mine specifically, unless there was just...
I think it's a jealousy thing. It's a new car.
yeah, the chances are that someone's just sitting on their car on their phone and they're like, they're scummy mate, and then they've
Yeah.
seen me pull up.
Yeah.
And of course, I was like 19 at the time.
Yeah.
It's a ridiculous car. So, yeah, it's just always
It
late,
is.
isn't it?
It's 100%. It's never anything but a jealousy
Yeah.
thing.
Is
no
it?
matter
Here's
what
one.
they lie about.
Here's another one. The first car I ever had, I within about 3 weeks of me having a car, because I only had the car for about 2 months, we had this like pickup truck. It was, what was it called? It's a Ford Ranger,
Yeah.
top spec thing, like orange thing, right? And I did it for like literally 3 weeks. One of the drivers brought his son in the yard that we had at the time, and his son parked his car up, slipped off the handbrake, drove into the back of the pickup truck, smashed the whole back of the pickup truck up. I was like, you fucking kidding me? So my first car was damaged within 3 weeks of passing my license, and they smashed up the whole back of the fucking truck. It's always Lee.
That
You
is
get my dad's
always
car,
Lee.
he's left in the middle of the yard with the keys in it for the last 15 years. No one
Yeah.
hits that fucking thing.
That's pretty mental.
That's the only
Maybe
car
you
that's
should
ever
put,
been
like,
smashed up
is
in the
it-
yard.
It's all with cars.
It's mainly cars, yeah.
Why
But
don't you
it's-
maybe just get a motorbike.
fuck that. Fuck that. Nah, fuck that. Like I had I had an accident. So I had the CLS that got keyed up. Then I had a BMW after that, a 335, and I had like 12 punches on the fucking thing. It might be because I kept going to B&Q, so it's probably my fault. So that car was the only all right one.
Just loved B&Q.
Then I had a 6 Series after that, where a car pulled out on me, earing up me at start, and hit the back of my car and ripped my axle off.
What's an axle?
It's the rear axle. Like, it's the rear wheel axle.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've got a picture of that actually on my phone. Oh, fuck it, it's on there, isn't it? Yeah, literally, I was like, you know what? I can't be bothered. And then I got the Range Rover and I thought, this is the car that I'm going to be fine with. Yeah, it gets stolen. It doesn't even get smashed up. It gets put into a container and shipped off to Nigeria. Way! Winning. So now...
I think you should just stop getting cars.
Yeah.
Or if you do, just get like a right... Well, mind you, even if you get like a proper banger...
This laptop was stolen in the car. So I actually tracked this. It had Bitcoin on it. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, fuck. And then I tracked it, where's my iPhone? And it took me to like Chigwell. And I was basically chasing the car with the phone, the laptop in the back of it. And and then I found this dumped in a bush. They took the case off, everything else. They stole my Louis Vuitton wallet and everything else I had in the things. So I never replaced wallets and that anymore. And this was found in a fucking...
What, they dumped a Mac?
Well, yeah, because it's got Find My iPhone on it. It's actually a chip on the board. You can't just take it off. Yeah. And it had Bitcoin on it. So now this is actually worth twice as much as the fucking Range Rover now. And they had it through out the window, but...
That's... Yeah, not...
Well, it's not now. It's not stored on there now, no.
Yeah, the people do not turn up here trying to take the laptop off a lead.
No, it's stored somewhere else. It's not stored on me anymore.
Stored up his bum.
It's stored in my bum.
So the only place that gets
it's like a crypto bank account.
He's the man that he loves.
That's it. Anywho, have you any cars smashed up?
Nope.
Cool. Just don't put oil in them and nearly blow them up.
Yeah, I don't know. I've not really had bad luck with cars. I don't think. I wouldn't say I'm a bad luck person at all, really.
There's no good luck.
Well, I don't know.
This podcast could be big. It's just you,
happy.
isn't it?
Well, by the sounds of it, it's fucking you. You're going to go in there like next week, like, Zach's died. And they'll be like, oh, it's such a Lee thing.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's Lee.
That's it. That's always me.
A podcast host died with him. Oh, yeah.
It's like, yeah. What else was bad luck?
What was that?
So,
what was that noise?
I was driving a van. I was going to say something, but like, it's not always bad luck on my behalf or my friend's behalf. But it was Jake. So we was in a minibus. I was driving a minibus one night because it had more seats in it. It was just hilarious to drive around a minibus instead of a car, right? So we did. When I got out, I left my keys in it when I was like to get something. I shut the door. Everyone got out and Jake got out the back door. But you know the transits had the big round things that actually they sort of lock everything on the back door. It's just a lock on the back door.
Yeah, with the bolt one you can add on.
No, it's a big round one on the inside that shuts all the doors. It's like a round one inside.
Oh,
anyway,
I've never seen that.
It's just a lock inside a van. He got out. Everyone got out the normal door, but Jake thought it'd make me jump by getting back in.
Yeah.
But then because I didn't come back so quick, he ended up jumping out the back door. But on his way out, he fucking locked the van. So now I'm there with a van running, parked there, and we're just like, are you fucking serious? And he's like, oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
I was like, Jake, we got a big fucking problem here because you've just literally locked the keys in the van and it's running, parked in the middle of a road. So he had to get a stone, smash the window to turn the van off, and then he had to buy a new window for the van.
Oh, mate.
Is that bad luck on my behalf or just... It's like, it kind of is.
It is still...
It did cost me, but it's annoying.
Yeah, it's irritating.
And I've got to explain to my dad how... and I've got to
you in a
explain
vehicle.
that the minibus that was booked out the next day had a fucking hole in it, like, in the van. Like, yeah.
You have got bad luck.
Isn't it? I sit for fucking ages. I get loads of this, loads of them. It's always been me. Like,
and a car.
yeah. Well, maybe I'm just pointing the cars out.
And a car and a burger.
Maybe I'm pointing the cars out because it was bad luck but nuisance.
Go on, tell me more.
I've never had flights cancelled. Yeah, but then, exactly as I said, I'm the one that gets upgraded a lot on flights.
Yeah.
No one gets that.
Yeah, no, that's good.
So you go, okay.
That's good.
Rather a car with with the wheel on it.
Rather a car.
Yeah.
Rather a car that's not in Nigeria.
Yeah. Yeah, I had that. But
So
yeah,
I suppose like the bad luck was your car got stolen. The good luck was the laptop was left with Bitcoin.
well, no, it should have been fucking no. It's just, the whole thing was stolen. It should have been stolen. But you know what's more annoying?
Yeah.
It was the one day I was supposed to have off, but I got called back in to work, and it got stolen on that day. And there was 2 white Range Rovers parked next to each other. My dad had one, I had one. Mum got stolen.
That is a liberty.
Oh no, he's the way it is.
That's just the way it is. Things will
Yeah.
never be the same. Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, yeah.
Right, should we get on to some listener questions? Right.
No.
Little rant over. That's bad luck, Lee. Quite enjoyed that little story time there, Lee, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right, I did see some questions get put in the other day. Have we not got the...
Oh yeah, two says talking about bad luck.
Go on.
Of all the pillows in our house, my dog took a shit on my pillow. Have all the luck. You got out of 6 bedrooms.
How do you know it was your pillow?
Because it was my pillow on my bed with a dog shit on it.
Oh, what? He left it on the
Left
bed?
it on. No one's ever shit in the house, but he shit on my fucking bed pillow.
Oh.
There's another bad luck. When I was in Dubai, I could come back and the roof caved in while I was out.
Oh?
My bedroom, out of all bedrooms, my roof caved in.
God, that's your...
And it went out on that. Fuck.
I feel like we need to do like an experiment here.
Now I'm saying it out loud. I've got a lot of bad luck there.
This is crazy.
I'd done a crash course and I learned to drive within 5 days. Then on the 6th day, I was meant to have my driving license and I've done my theory test and everything.
Yeah.
I got to the driving centre and it was cancelled. I couldn't get a test for 2 months. How annoying is that?
Yeah.
Talk about bad luck there.
I don't know how you remember all this stuff. I must have a really bad memory. I can't think of fucking anything.
Yeah.
I always thought I had a good memory, but now, like, since I've done this podcast, and like you'll reel off stuff like that,
Yeah.
and I think like, oh, let me tell you, Mark, and I think,
Yeah. I'll tell you, I'd fucking. This is the type of luck I get. It's the type of luck I get.
Go on.
I ordered a salad once, right?
Yeah.
And I thought something moved in there. I was like, nah, I'll just keep eating it.
Oh.
And then I got to like the bottom and there's a fucking spider.
Oh.
I swear to God, it's about the size of a 2p and it was living in my salad.
Living.
Have you ever seen
At a
a
house.
spider in a fucking salad?
That's rotten.
I found one. Nearly ate it. I hate spiders. And then the guy went, oh, I'll give you a refund. Did you want something else? Absolutely not. No.
Where is that from?
Some place in Lakeside. So I can't even remember the name of it. It's just some,
Oh.
like a Subway type thing.
Yeah, you got bad luck, Lee.
Yeah.
Have you had a lot of good luck?
Yeah. Yeah. I have. I have.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I believe you. I believe you.
I can't bother getting into that. It's not as good luck is not as entertaining as bad luck. Is it?
No.
Good luck. Yeah, it's good. Yes. Yeah.
I mean, if someone sits there and tells you about like, all the good luck they've had, you think like, oh, who's this fucking prat?
Yeah.
Like, show off. But when someone sits there and tells you all their bad luck, you're like, oh, what a legend.
What a dickhead.
Yeah. Oh, poor geezer. Anyway, question time. It's time for some listener questions. Woo, 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 woo. It's that time of the week, people. Okay, we don't have many, but this question is from, and it's from the Discord people. So if you want to talk in the Discord chat, then head over to the link in our bio on our Instagram, which is @LemonSqueezersPod, or go to our website www.lemonsqueezers.co.uk. This question is from Jim Kim, the latest Patreon subscriber. She says, do you ever feel like you're being watched? She said, then she followed up with, not so much by the government, but by an ex or Ashley.
Actually, I can see it. I could see it.
Who's more
No, I
likely
dunno.
to stalk us out of Ashley or Rob?
Oh, Ashley, hands down, isn't it?
You reckon?
Probably.
Yeah.
But then again,
he looks
yeah.
like a stalker.
Thing is, he's actually outspoken. So the stalkers are not.
Are they not?
It's normally the ones that ain't.
I ain't.
Well, the stalkers are normally the quiet ones.
Oh, it's Rob then.
Probably Rob.
Sorted.
Rob's a stalker.
Right, so Rob wants to meet, doesn't he, for the beer? I said about it last week.
Yeah.
So what would you do, like, if we turn up at the pub and we're waiting there, like, where is he? And then, like, all of a sudden the doors open, like, the whole pub turns around
Yeah.
and he comes in.
Uh,
And he's like fully dressed, everything,
yeah.
apart from trousers and pants. Just got a rock hard boner.
Well, just walks in with
He
confidence.
walks in, like he's like there's nothing wrong. He's like, yes, boy, yes, boy. Like, I know, Scottish, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, boy. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, for one, I'd be like, the balls on this guy. Because that's brave, isn't it?
Literally.
Brave.
Well, it's brave or mental.
It was like Liverpool Street Weatherspoons as well.
yeah.
You just think, brave guy.
What would you do? What would you do to reward him for his braveness?
You just got to buy him a beer, ain't you? I guess. I'm not sucking him off. Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. No. But, like, I don't know. Like, what would you do? He just
I'm not sucking
he just
him
stood
off.
there, give you eye contact the whole night. I was just like,
Just completely normal.
yeah.
Oh.
Everyone would just be sort of looking at you, and you're just standing there, just like you sort of you put your head into your neck, look like,
Oh.
yeah.
I feel like you'd do better in these sort of situations than me. Like, I was just thinking of another situation. Like, imagine like he come in and like he stunk of poo. Like, yeah, like not fart,
Yeah.
or like trodden in poo. Proper, I
Yeah.
pooed my pants poo.
Yeah.
And he turns around like he's like, oh yeah, boys, I'm just gonna go out for a fag. And
Yeah.
he turns around and his just trousers are just
Yeah.
brown cake.
Oh, I feel sorry for him. I'd be like, you stink for one. But we'll just find like a clothing shop and put some clothes on him. That's what you have to, isn't it?
What?
You can't if you're gonna meet someone and have shit themselves on the way.
No, but he's not addressing it. He don't care.
Oh, I don't know. I'll just sort of stand my distance. You got it,
Would you not say anything? I feel like
dunno.
you'd say something.
I don't know.
Would you say, what's that smell?
I feel like, Rob, mate, you stink of shit. You stink of shit. He's probably listening. He's thinking, what am I getting ripped into?
Would you genuinely, like, come on, be dead serious.
Yeah.
He comes in, he smells like proper poo.
Yeah, he
So
definitely.
you've shook his hand like, you all right, mate? Like, nice to meet you. What do you want? And like, then you're like, fuck, like that is
Yeah.
proper.
You'd have to say something. You'd like,
Well,
Rob,
how
mate,
would you say it?
I'm not sure if you could smell it, but you need to change.
And he's like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I've just changed.
Yeah.
You suppose you'll have a couple of beers and be swift and be just like, look, I've got to be somewhere. Where you got to be?
Well, yeah.
Well, you know, I've got to take my car for an MOT, and I like Thursday.
See you later, Zach.
The next Tuesday, I've got to get some bulbs. Like,
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Oh, it'd be so funny though, wouldn't it? I feel like if that happened between us, I would be like crying with laughter, but I wouldn't be able to say anything. Like, I couldn't.
I'd have to address it. I was like, mate, you stink of shit. I'm only saying that because you're loyal to the podcast. And
Yeah.
we appreciate all the artwork, but you stink of shit. And the only clothing stock around here, he's like a moss boss. So you just have to get him a pin suit, wouldn't you?
Pinstripe suit
Pinstripe suit.
and some baby wipes.
Yeah.
Go and sort yourself out.
That's it.
Oh, that would be funny though.
It would be. That'd be well funny. It'd be funny if he showed up as like a cowboy.
Yeah.
Just comes in door. with a
Really
hat.
loud. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that'd be legendary.
Oh, wouldn't it be funny? Like
It would be brilliant. That'd be so funny.
but like if it's not anyone we know, just out in public, and they're like, oh my God, it's the lemon squeezers.
Yeah.
And like they come running over and he's just completely
Fucking,
mental.
he just lassos him. Just leaves him tied up on the floor. So all these people lassoed. And he's got his leg on him as well. Right?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be funny though, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but go on anyway. Back to the question.
So it's going back to what you just said there, 2 secs.
Go on.
Yeah. This is a true story. Happened when I was about 18. It was in Romford.
Yeah.
Kosher, I think it was. What? No, what's that shitty one? It's not the big...
Yeah.
That is Kosher, is it?
Yeah.
Well, like I must have only just turned 18, and I went out there. Like I was one of the last ones of the group, and they're all sort of laughing awkwardly. I was like, "What?" And I look round, and there's a girl just sucking a bloke off in the smokers area.
What?
How the fuck do people do that in public, in a club?
Oh, yeah. I've seen like videos like that get sent around before, and I just think like having sex in a club.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
And it's like, what the fuck's going
Yeah.
on? Like, I don't know. Like, do they get that drunk that they don't give a shit? I don't feel like I've ever been that drunk where.
I don't know how you get into positions. I don't know how that happens. Like
Well, like, I mean,
I wouldn't ask for a blowjob in a club. You know, like
nah.
people don't just suck you off. So
Well,
I,
they
don't,
might.
I don't know how. Yeah, well, I've not met one. Yeah, I'm joking. I've not met one.
delete.
No, I'm joking. But I don't know how that happens. How does that happen?
Well, I think like it's like obviously you're snogging, yeah. This is what I'm guessing it is. So I think it's like you're very drunk, and you're obviously snogging. So like you're a little bit horny, you know, like you used to get when you're snogging someone in a club. So you're a little bit horny, and then I mean, if the girl like just starts trying to do it and you're that drunk, I don't feel like you'd say no. I don't know.
We're in the middle of a smokers area.
I feel like I would.
In the busiest bar.
Yeah, I feel like I would have said no, but then
Because
like,
it was that awkward. People went in. I was like, "This is. I've got to go back in the club."
well, it is.
And it made it worse. The fact that the smokers area was basically empty, even though the pub was rammed. So everyone was like, "Oh fuck, let's go back in." So obviously it's glass as well, looking into the smokers area. So it's glass. Everyone's looking through the glass, and the less people is, the fucking more obvious it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, what is that? Like, it's got to be just down to too much alcohol.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got unless they're on something, they're like a drug-related thing.
Yeah.
It's just like MD or something. I'm not sure what MD
Like you
does.
can't, yeah, because like you can't not think.
it's got to be some drug-related thing in it.
Because the thing is, like, even though you might be like an exhibitionist or whatever, like you like people watching, you like doing things in public.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like if you're doing that in a smokers area in a club, that's 99% likely to go viral.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Especially nowadays,
Yeah.
someone's videoing that.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
that's you got. Like, I don't know. You've either got nothing to lose or you're fucking mental.
Yeah. I think it's more embarrassing for her, if anything.
Well, it is because like,
Because she's performing.
yeah,
He's just like
yeah.
it's not a lad thing either. It's disgusting.
No,
but
but I think it's just more. It's not right that it is, but it's more socially acceptable for a man to do stuff like
I'm
that.
thinking of your friend now.
Who?
of a homeless person.
Oh yeah,
It's just the same.
He got the He got the with me. He got the with me for saying that on here. But I'm gonna say it again. One of my mates got a blowjob off of a homeless woman. He claims to this day she wasn't homeless, but she was wearing a Parker jacket at 5 o'clock in the morning in London. And she come up and asked for a cigarette.
Did you go the whole way with that?
He got a blowjob and fingered her.
Oh, I get
Rotten, isn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
But he claims that she's not homeless. But you don't wear a Parker jacket at 5 in the morning and ask for a cigarette if you ain't homeless, in my opinion.
Well, you wouldn't suck someone off over a cigarette, would you?
No, yeah, that's probably the biggest giveaway, other than the Parker jacket, because only Parker jackets are ultimate.
And she had a staff with her as well.
Steph only had 3 legs. She had a blanket, a xylophone that she played for money. Yeah, that was mental.
Yeah.
That's a good story though. I'm glad it weren't me that done it, but That's a good story. Yeah, what was we talking about? Oh, the question was, do you ever feel like you're being watched?
No, I don't think so. I don't. I feel like I've got a bit of a ghost in my house, but I think that's a bit different.
Yeah, you said about that.
No, not really. My girlfriend's paranoid.
Why?
Like, have you ever like just got out the shower and stuff? You just walk past the window just quickly or something like that, just because like you forgot a towel, or whatever. She just walked past the window at like fucking lightning speed. She thinks someone's gonna see her. It's like, trust me, people are not just waiting for you to get out of the shower.
Oh,
They're not just sitting like that. Like,
because they're looking at, trying to look at her naked.
when do you look in your neighbour's windows?
Yeah,
honestly,
you got to be pretty like unlucky to get caught.
It's a good question. Like, when do you? I don't. Maybe it's just me, but some people might. But when do you actually look out of your own windows and then look into their windows? I normally look onto the street to see what's going on. You never actually think about who's looking in the window.
Yeah, but I'm guessing that she's thinking like someone could be walking past and looking. I suppose. I don't know.
So I don't care about that stuff like that. I've done that before in like fucking hotels where like it's all glass. You just get out of the shower, there's a busy high street, you just stand there naked with the lights on at night. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you're an exhibitionist.
These people ain't gonna ever see me again. It's not.
Was it you in the smokers area getting a blowjob?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell you what, it was me.
And it was my cousin.
Dave. That's why everyone was laughing. Two geezers sucking each other off.
Two siblings.
Yeah. Two relatives, 69 in Romford. Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck it out. One of those metal benches. Well, I swear a fucking ghost has just come past on here.
I saw it.
Tell me that ain't a ghost.
What, on the bike?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I was looking at that.
That's a ghost and all. This one here, isn't it? That one is. I'm not sure. I can't figure out what's happening with that one. Yeah. What's the next question?
Well, do you ever feel like you're being watched? I'll tell you what, a bit of a weird story. Not a weird story, but just a weird thing. And I said this to my girlfriend yesterday. I stayed away.
That's still recording, yeah?
Doesn't look like it, no. Not at all?
No.
Oh, fuck.
No, it ain't. Shit.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, fucking hell.
No
Sorry
video. No video this week.
I just saw it in reflection and I realised I plugged it in. I was like, fuck.
There's no video this week, people. But what I will say is that we do have about 10 episodes now on the Patreon. That's video format, and we've got a few audio format on there as well. So get over to the Patreon. It's patreon.com/lemon squeezers. It is £5 a month, the minimum, which helps. There's a £20 a month where you get your own song. You get a letter from us with some stickers and whatnot. We might add some more to that tier as well. So if you do want to pay £20, we will probably suck you off in Romford. To be honest, me and my cousin will come and suck you off in Romford.
Jesus.
I'm going to add another tier at £10 as well.
Just a bottle of bath water gets sent to you.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Maybe we'll get Rob's pooey pants that he wears to the bar. Yeah, I'm going to make so there's going to be a £5, a £10, a £20. Maybe like a £10,000 one, which is just made for who was it for? Jeff Bezos. Was it?
Oh, what, the Jeff Bezos one?
Yeah, only Jeff Bezos can buy that one though.
The Jeff Bezos tier. We should do that. We should genuinely actually do that.
There's a Warren Buffett one, a Jeff Bezos one, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and
yeah, it's called Jeff Bezos, and you get fucking £950 of Amazon vouchers sent to you.
No, they don't get anything different. They've just got to pay like 10 grand.
And they get blanked.
And they,
it says you get blanked as well.
Yeah. They literally get nothing apart from 10. They give us 10 grand and they get. We'll gift them Amazon Prime for a year. That's the Jeff Bezos tier.
No, we'll give them our login to our Netflix.
Share our Netflix.
Comes up with their own little profile pick as Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, but there'll be a £5, £10, £20. So get over there, people. It really helps because obviously I was going to say this actually.
It really helps.
It really. Well, hello there. It really helps the podcast if you get over there and subscribe for £5, £10, or £20.
Okay, nice. Okay.
Fuck off, you little creep.
So, you unlucky little bastard.
You're right, you ugly bitch.
Yeah.
You little specky twat.
You problem child.
Oh no, what was it?
Cursey little problem child.
Something I was going to say. I can't remember. It's something to do with Patreon, I'm sure. Oh yeah, because we're probably not going to get sponsors. All right, with the stuff that we've said on here, Lee's pro Hitler. We talk about sucking off other men with our cousins. I mean, 90% of the early episodes were about about paedophiles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're probably not going to get sponsors.
We are. It's just a fucking lads WhatsApp group chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the way you can support the podcast. So we don't have to have sponsors anyway. So get over to the Patreon, which is patreon.com/lemon squeezers. Bosh.
Is that the end?
No.
Sorry.
Just thought I'd stare in your eyes for a bit. Is there any others? Not like legit proof you're being right. Oh, so like, have you had a legit proof you're being? Oh, sorry, yeah. So I was staying away at Loughborough, just one night in a
It's cool.
Premier Inn or something, and there was like a block of flats opposite, like and all like glass back, so like you can see out of them, see into them, whatever. And I remember the top floor had a telescope, just like bang in the middle. And I thought, like, there is one reason you've got a telescope, like, and it's to look in the hotel's windows.
Must be.
That is the only reason. Do you know what I mean? I thought, and he's not even trying to hide it. Like, at least disguise your telescope as something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, don't know why I said that.
Yeah. No, it's weird. It's a weird thing. Weird thing to have.
Voyeurs, people. There's voyeurs out there. So, I mean, unless you want to be seen, make sure you shut your blinds. Cool.
Yeah, it's weird because like my girlfriend would be weird about walking past one of the windows when she got out of the shower. But on a holiday, she'll sunbathe topless. Difference.
Yeah. Was it on this podcast that I said like a little while ago? Because this sort of comes back to the same point about like seeing a woman in her underwear. Like if a woman was standing in her window there, in her underwear, you'd be like, "Oh shit, she's in her underwear."
Yeah.
Or something like that. But if a woman on holiday is standing there in a bikini,
it's no different.
There's no different. But like you wouldn't be like, "Oh shit, she's in a bikini."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, how weird is that?
Yeah.
Like, why is that different?
No, it's not. No.
I think that the only reason like that shows as humans, like we're just attracted to things that we're not allowed to be attracted to, or not allowed to see.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If women walked around with their boobs out in public, completely not like for 10 years, say, by the end it would be completely normal.
Yeah.
It's only the fact that we're not supposed to see their boobs that when we see boobs, we're like, oh my god,
there's boobs. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Because like when you think about it, why are we attracted to boobs in the first place? They literally are used to feed babies, and yet
I think
we're attracted to them.
I'm pretty sure I remember this going back to like caveman sort of times, that sort of thing. A woman with like that figure, like a curvy sort of figure with like big hips, childbearing hips, you know, big boobs, but like nice boobs, I suppose. I suppose that's more of a beauty standard thing, but like full boobs, childbearing hips, I think comes back to like basically a good mother.
Right.
There's probably no relation nowadays.
Yeah.
But back then, that's probably like, oh, she's a good, like she'd be a good mother. She'd like bear a child.
Yeah.
Same as like, why is a man who's like 6'3", big, deep voice, why is he more attractive generally? Because it's more a sign of dominance. Yeah. It's all got like, at the end of the day, like we're animals.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? As much as we like to think that we're this like different thing from a hippo. We're not. We're just a different species.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
It's
we
weird,
are.
isn't it? Like,
we're
how we're the only ones civilizing.
Yeah.
It's like right now there's probably a hippo in a pond laying there. That's his afternoon.
Yeah.
And they're like, who's got it worse, actually? Think about it. Is it us or them? Because
Us.
we got to work and everything. We got to work to eat.
Yeah, that's bollocks.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if you walk down the street and there's just some arrow comes flying across the garage here and just shoots a pig, and some bloke just runs off with a pig. He's eating. But we have to work to physically fucking eat.
Yeah.
The minute we're born, we can't just go and fucking live in somebody else's field because someone owns it. But a fox can.
I would say there's much more equality. Like with humans, you can either live like amazing, this like glamorous lifestyle, but like so the goods are really good, but the bads are like, do you know what I mean? Like the ones where they're in Africa and they can't drink clean water and shit.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Same species, but like complete polar opposite. A hippo, I mean, how much more different can it get?
Yeah.
They all go in the water.
And everything's scared of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose you got like the risk of getting poached or something like that.
Yeah. We're the problem.
Yeah, it comes back to us again.
Yeah. It's just like, imagine like a sea lion. You just laying there and then you just on a beach and you just hear some scuffling. And then this other lion's like,
Oh, okay.
oh, here we go. Fuck off. Go away.
I wouldn't want to be a sea lion.
Yeah.
So, like, when you see documentaries on them, it's like you live this good life, to be fair, but don't go in the water when there's a killer whale.
Yeah.
But they all do.
I know.
Like, they don't get out of the water. They all they still go back in there, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, the thing that kills you is there.
It's where it lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, when one of you sees it, everyone get out, but they don't.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
I know what you mean.
But
animals are weird like that.
yeah, if we didn't have the brains we have, we would be extinct.
Yeah.
Because we ain't fast. We ain't strong. Like, we're not fast or strong. That's it.
Some of us haven't got brains either. You just see like a geezer.
Hello. Oh, hello there. I will have an egg sandwich without the egg, please.
They just turn up in like Costa del Sol at the hotel like,
I'm here to stay in a hotel. Hello. Yes.
That's like another thing though. Like, is it good to be smart or like aware, or is it better to be completely thick as shit, living in your own bubble?
probably take a shit.
I think it probably is, isn't
I'm not gonna lie, like you do see. I'm not saying people with no money are thick as shit, but people that don't really think about much other than what's happening today. I'm not saying they're thick, but the more simple thoughted people, they're always happy. Like you always go to like these like poverty areas, and there's always just that fucking happy guy with nothing. He's just unaware of what's going on. He's just, that's what they are. And I think depression is worse in more smarter people, because I think they realise the shit that is going on.
Yeah.
And that brings them down.
Yeah.
Like, I've got to work to fucking pay. I don't want to do his job. Why have I got to do that? The more smarter you get, the more questions you have. And I think the more you've got to be depressed about. There's sometimes people with not much nugget going on.
Nugget.
They just get up, go work. That's it.
Yeah.
They do the same thing every day for 30 or 40 years, and then that's
Mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
Strange.
So really the answer is, I think,
ignorance is bliss.
Ignorant, just people with no upstairs. Like,
Yeah.
no upstairs fucking are probably better off in some way, yeah.
Yeah, it probably is. Mental, isn't it?
But being smart, I guess you want more, so you earn more, then you want more, then you want more, and it just becomes a dark hole.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Fucking, we sound like we're going to hang ourselves in there. Let's go at the same time, shall we?
Right, let's end it there then, Lee. Outro.
It's not even the outro. Dumb
Thank
people.
Thank you.
Clever people.
Listening to the Lemon Squeezers podcast this week.
Non-subscribers, subscribe. Not
Yeah.
on YouTube. Obviously, you saying get on YouTube this one, but sorry about the videos.
Sorry.
Sorry, Ashley hasn't got like a fucking extra to add his wank bank this week.
Oh, don't attack him.
He's all hashtagging him, isn't he? Hashtag dad life and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Hashtag beard life, dad life, and a picture of like a fucking baguette
Right.
life.
Laters, people. Thank you very much for listening. You know the usual stuff. Get over to the Patreon. Get over to the official website, www.lemonsqueezers.co.uk. And the Instagram is @lemonsqueezerspod.
Cast. Sorry, what?
No, @lemonsqueezerspod. No cast.
You looked at me. I'm just going to end it there. I just want to say, I feel like Ashley is the type of person that eats toasties a lot.
Oh, okay.
He just looks like a
Yeah,
toasty guy.
I won't argue that. Oh, what's for dinner? Oh, toasty. Oh, great.
so toasty.
Have a toasty. Oh, I can't wait to put my feet up and have a toasty. You're right, boys.
A toasty and a Horlicks. All right then, I'll catch you in a bit.
Bye.